Hello everybody, it's me again, Laura, and I'm back yet again. I had another unexpected break, which I will explain in a minute. For now, I did some half-assed Halloween decorating. So you see it looks stunning when you take 3 minutes to do that. I was gone because very sadly my dad passed away, so I've been dealing with that, doing things like not doing a lot of things, and sometimes not doing things is the best you can do in those kinds of situations. But then you do things like half-assed Halloween decorating because you're like, how do I dig myself out of this grief hole? It's by doing a lot of things in a half-assed way, including doing things like perhaps getting regrettable bangs when you go for your haircut, and then straightening your hair in the middle of the night because you're like, I hate these bangs, and then sometimes you're like, these are kind of cute. But you know, when in doubt, after a familial death, hey, don't get bangs probably, but we're gonna soldier on because you can't just stay in a grief hole forever, even though it's really hard to do anything at all, as I said. But I wanna forge ahead with my writing. I of course had lots of plans, writing and otherwise, that went out the window because of what happened, and unfortunately my mom is still sick, so I'm dealing with that as well. But we're gonna like try and be positive, productive little soldiers, or little women, because those little women were strong. We're gonna try and figure out what to do with bangs, but I don't know what this look is. I want to try and get back to normal a little bit, or whatever normal is now. So enjoy these half-assed decorations, enjoy this little jack-o'-lantern, just like gentle ease back into stuff I like doing. So yeah, this was a long intro, but I needed it. Sometimes we all just need a break. It's cool. Enjoy these bangs because I don't know if I do. When in doubt, don't get bangs. Maybe, but maybe, I don't know. They're not so bad. Who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say? I don't know what's going on in the world anymore, but I'm gonna keep living in it. So let's do it. Hello, everybody. It is now November 1st. I haven't done anything since I said I was going to do something and then I didn't do anything, but hey, it's a constant struggle at this difficult time, so I'm gonna take it easy on myself. But today I need to at least do a plan for revision because it is November 1st. It is Nano month, which I'm not nanoing obviously, but I'm going to attempt to put my revision into high gear. I'm going on a writing retreat in a few days, so I definitely need to be working then. And I figured that was a good place to have a hard work deadline, whereas now I'm gonna be talking with another writer friend online about some of my revision plans. So then when I go to the retreat, I will have a definite plan of action. I think I keep saying plans and action, but maybe not. But I need to set myself up for success. I took the dog for a walk. I've done all the procrastinating things I can do. I find it difficult to focus during this unpleasant time in my life, but I'm gonna make myself do it because you gotta do stuff sometimes, even when you really don't want to or can't. You just have to try. All we can do is try. So I'm going to get online, have some thoughts about my revision plan with my pal, and then I'm gonna start making the plan. Plan. Surprise, I've gone on a writing retreat. Welcome to the cabin. We have a front door. Do a little turnabout. We have some murdery skull antler action. Another view of the living room, which is lovely. Kitchen with all manner of snacks. I'm a little sweaty. I'm prepared for the chilly outdoors of Lake Arrowhead, not the warm and toasty indoors. Where I'll be sleeping. Here's a mess of situation. Alexa's bed looking much better than my mess. Here's where Boo Boo will be sleeping. I'm loving this moody bar. Getting some Twin Peaks vibes from it. Here comes Boo Boo. He's loving life. We're gonna do some writing, living, laughing, loving. It's gonna be great. Revisioning has to happen when you do a writing retreat, because if you don't write on a writing retreat, what are you even doing? Just retreating. And we don't retreat from life. We run aggressively at it. Or whatever. We're gonna have fun. Hello everybody, it is time for a revision update. I've just decided to dive on in after looking at my agent's notes and critique partner's notes. I've addressed some of those issues in a big document, and then I'm just kind of deciding to go through chronologically and attack the beast in order, because I don't know how to attack the beast. And if you don't know how to attack the beast, you may as well do it from the top down. This might end disastrously. I've written like 2,000, 2,500 new words today so far, which I'll have to Frankenstein monster weave in to what I have. But I'm just going to start with sort of rewriting new scenes and doing big changes, which might be a bad idea because I had decided to do little changes. But you know what? We're just going to roll with it. It's going to be great. And now I deserve a break. And Alexa's going to do my makeup, and I'm going to look like a freaking star. So I'll check back in when I look really glamorous. This is the finished look. I feel like I'm ready for the disco. Alexa did a really good job. I'm feeling it. Ready to go. And show this off to the trees. So I did this instead of doing more writing. So I should probably maybe do a little bit more. I'm gonna take the drama on my face, put it in my pages. Retreat is going really well so far, getting lots done. I don't know if I'm making the right choices, but I'm making choices, and that's what matters. Writing update. So today so far I have had some minor epiphanies, I believe. I think I figured out the problem with one of the central plot lines of my book, which is a game that everyone's playing. I had a very convoluted, confusing thing happening. I think I figured out how to simplify it, which involves a lot of rewriting, but I've already written the whole book, so I have all that extra material to use, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'm hoping to go through and tweak it. And then I've just been fitting in some of the new things I've been writing into the current draft. And I think I know what I'm doing, and I think I know what to do. So I'm feeling confident, and I'm feeling excited and optimistic. I'm cutting a lot of stuff, condensing a lot of stuff, making beats that were set across, you know, a couple scenes into one scene kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if later I'm feeling so positive about it. But for now, to writing. Let's do it. Welcome to another day on the retreat, another day of writing. I have coffee. I have gluten-free muffins. I have glasses sliding down my face. And I've got about 24 pages of new material. I'm going to keep going with writing the new material and saying where I'm going to be placing that within the old material, tweaking some relationships, tweaking some plot points. I'm at a critical point in my journey because this is sort of now the new beginning of Act 1, I think, hopefully. And I've changed a lot of things around, so it's got a little bit more of a clue vibe, a little bit more of a and then there were none vibe more strongly happening here. So let's make some murder happen. Date, Sunday. It's only 1:14 p.m. Somehow it feels much later. So far I have like 29 pages of new words. I'm now beginning to restart my Act 2. So I'm at a fun part of the book, although they've all been relatively fun parts. But this is kind of an introduction of the game, people being suspicious of each other, and I'm changing my game around a bit, so I get to now implement those ideas. So hopefully that will make the rest of Act 2 fall into place, I'm hoping. So we shall see. I'll update again later, but this is a fun scene, so I'm excited. So it is the last morning of the writing retreat. I've gotten a lot of work done. This was the perfect trip to refresh and replenish and refill the creative well. I have about 30 to 35 pages of new material, or I hope to have about 35 by the end of the morning session, but then we have to check out at 11, so we'll see how far I get. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's going. I definitely was making some bigger changes than I had anticipated, but not exactly. I just was like realizing the book needed bigger changes, but the general structure, basically the whole thing's going to stay the same. I'm just upping the tension, upping the pacing, and the stakes by kind of compressing the timeline. Right now the book takes place over like 4 or 5 days, so I'm going to see if I can squish that down into like 2 to 3 days, which should be a fun challenge. And then just trying to make everyone suspicious of each other right off the bat. Trying to add in people worrying their secrets are in danger right off the bat. I'll have to tweak some of my Act 2 beats because some of the things I had were just sort of chill beats where we learn things, but I'm going to up it to be danger speeds where we learn things, whether that's like emotional danger or dramatic danger or action danger. But overall, I'm pretty pleased. I'm a little nervous that once I start fitting it all back into the main document, I'll have ruined everything, but probably not. As it is, my stretch goal, I don't know if you call it a stretch goal, well, whatever, yeah, my stretch goal is to have this draft finished by December, but with everything going on, I'm not going to be too rough on myself, so we'll see how that goes. I have this great note from my agent where he went through some strengths and weaknesses and made some light suggestions or heavier suggestions in other cases, and so I'm going to use my little brain, come up with some ideas, cook up some fixes that I think will do what he wants them to do, and I'm excited to get the book back to him and see if everything's working. That is what is up. So final morning of the retreat. It is crisp, it is cool, I'm feeling motivated. I basically am into the beginning of Act 2, because Act 1 doesn't need that much tweaking other than compressing if I want to speed up the tension. So excited that I've cleared a hurdle, and I can already tell it's more action-packed, it's stronger, it's better. Feeling optimistic. Ever optimistic. Morning writing went well. Now it is time to pack up, stuff the car, get on the road, go back to LA, and hopefully continue this freight train to success that this weekend I think has been. So see you in LA.
Ooh, are you home? Ooh, are you back home? Are you happy? Are you distracted? Me too.
It has now been about a week since the retreat, and I have done exactly 1 day of work. The freight train to success slowed down immeasurably, but that's okay. Well, measurably, because I did 1 day of work. But I'm going to hop back on the horse and get down to business. It's hard to come back home. There's, difficulties and stresses and more problems than when I left, but that's okay. I'm going to fight through it. I'm going to continue my revision. Had a great time on the retreat. Now I just need to recapture that spirit. So maybe I'll try to recreate the atmosphere at home, because today's the day I got to get back to work, because I'm not going to hit my stretch goal if I don't. But I'm also going to take it easy on myself and say my goal is also I finish when I finish. Glad to be where I am in the project and excited to move forward, even through the struggle, because it is through the struggle that we reach the top of the mountain of your book being done. So I'll see you next time with hopefully a writing vlog where I'm like, I finished, but we'll see. I think there's a squirrel above me. There's a bird, not a squirrel. I'll see you next time with another video about writing or reading or something fun. Bye.